Hey there, crazy kids. I'm the Good Old Gamer, and this is part 2 of the Q&A for 900 subscribers. So let's just get right into it. You guys have asked your questions, so now it's time for me to answer. A Miserable asks, are you from a red state? I assume you mean politics. Red states are Republican, and blue states are Democrats in the U.S., and I am from a red state, South Dakota, so ever since I've been alive anyway, our state's always voted red in the presidential races anyway. That's the only voting big deal thing that I have ever paid attention to, and we've always been red in South Dakota, so there you go. The LS Kingdom asks, are you going to do any other Mario games, and would you do Okami? I'm not against doing Okami. I don't have Okami, but it might be something I look into in the future. And I haven't done any Mario games, but I'm certainly looking for some possibilities in that regard too. Might be trying to figure out how to get to working on a Mario game sometime soonish, within the next month or two maybe. I'm not going to make any promises, but I would love to do Mario games. Mario is awesome, especially the older games. Not so much the newer ones, but definitely the older ones I'm more into. Diet Cam Studios asks, okay, if you were to create a game, what would it be about? I don't really know what the kind of story or setting would be, but I know it would be an open RPG kind of game. In the similar vein of Fallout 3 or maybe Borderlands, something like that, where you can basically go where you want, complete whichever quests you want in whatever order you want. You know, it'd be really freeform, and don't think it would be post-apocalyptic kind of thing. But like I said, I don't know what the story would be. I know the main character would be named Sam. And it'd be a really customizable character, and like I said, an RPG, so you could determine abilities and weapons and whatever else. And male or female, so it'd be Sam or Samantha, whatever. Just because I like the name Sam. If not the player character, then there would be some main character in the game that would be named Sam for sure. But that's about it. I haven't really thought of that. I'm not a game maker, I'm a game player, so there you go. Tom Pick 11 asks, are you going to make a walkthrough of other games? If you do, what games? Well, I have a lot of games to choose from. I just don't know how well they're going to run on my PC. I do know that coming up soonish, sometime this month, I'm going to be starting to play through Diablo 2, as well as the expansion pack Lord of Destruction. That should be interesting. I haven't played that game in forever, but that's a fun game. It's an old school game, definitely a retro game, but I'm interested to start playing through that, so that's one to look forward to. And I've got a few other choices I could work on, but I'm not going to mention them right now because they may or may not work with my computer and with recording, which adds a lot of technical issues right there, lag and whatever, so we'll see. Diablo 2 is definitely something to look forward to for sure, though. Cody 23100 asks, did you ever read a Harry Potter book start to finish? I've never read a Harry Potter book ever. I've watched the first movie and a little bit of the second movie, and that was it. That's all I've ever really seen of Harry Potter. It hasn't caught my interest. I've never really been a fan, so never read a book. Nope. The Mind Fiend, my buddy with an accent. If you were the world's greatest inventor and could invent a machine to do anything you wanted, be that trivial, funny, impossible, or world-changing, what would it do? It would be a software program, or maybe it would take a whole computer, I don't know. But it would be a software program that would detect griefers, whether they be in Minecraft or some other multiplayer game. They would detect griefers, and not only would it lock them out of internet access, it would lock them out of being able to install any games, whether they're multiplayer or single player. Literally, if it would detect a person griefing, it would mark them on some sort of universal blacklist, and they would be unable to play any games, to be online at all, whether they're playing games or not, for the rest of their lives. In fact, if they wanted to be online for, say, research for school or business, they would have to be supervised the entire time. Because if you're going to ruin somebody else's time on the internet, if you're going to ruin somebody else's game, then you basically, in my opinion, forfeit your right to play the game if you can't play the way you're supposed to, so everybody can enjoy the game. That's why people play games, is to relax and not have to put up with the same junk they put up with in real life. So yes, that would be what I would do. I would make some sort of program that would basically lock griefers out of playing games or being online, because they would essentially forfeit their right to do so. There would be one warning after it detected the griefing action. There would be one warning that says, hey, you better knock this off or else. And if they don't heed that warning, that would be it. And there would be some sort of identification process, fingerprints, whatever, maybe a card or something to put in the computer, I don't know, some sort of thing where they would have to identify themselves in order to access the computer. I would assume everybody would have to make this system work, have some sort of identifier, whether it's a fingerprint or Lord knows what else. And that way it would keep them from like going on their friend's computer and griefing there and then screwing their friend out of using the internet or whatever. It would be, they would have to log on themselves somehow and have that identifier, and it'd say, whoop, nope, you can't use this game, you can't be online. Oops, sorry. And I would assume that sort of thing would stop griefing really quick. It would just have to. I really don't see how people would want to grief and ruin their internet access if they were going to do that. So yeah, definitely that. And I haven't even really had first-hand access or experience with griefers, but just the thought of them just irks me that much. Anyways, MadJock888 asks, can you pronounce my name right this time? Hopefully I just did. If I didn't, I apologize, but that's what it looks like to me. MadJock888 or MadJock888 or MadJock888. I don't know. Hopefully I did that. He or she also asks, will you marry me? No, and it's nothing personal. I'm just not in the mood to marry anybody, even the people I know and consider prospects for marriage. I'm just not interested in marriage at this point, but I'm flattered that you would ask. Let's see. Oh, and here she also asks, what did you think of the Nazis? Nazis in real life suck. They're evil. They're bad. They have issues. There shouldn't be Nazis in real life. And Nazis in video games are fun to shoot and otherwise defeat. For the same reasons as why they suck in real life. It's because they're bad, they're evil, they have issues, and they should not exist, period. In my humble opinion. They're kind of like the griefers of real life. Only worse because of, genocide and all that other stuff. Timothy VHS asks, and I can't talk, how fun. How much money have you already collected with PayPal, and have you bought anything with it? I haven't collected anything from PayPal through the donations link. I made a donations link video a while back, a few days ago or a week ago or something like that, and I don't remember. And I haven't got any donations from it, so I haven't bought anything from it because I have no donations. I don't expect donations. None of you are obligated or expected to donate. It was just a thing I put out there for anybody that wanted to. So there you go. Nothing. 77 Seminoles 1 asks, can you do a Let's Play on Half-Life 2 or some other kind of puzzle FPS? I could. I have Half-Life 2, but it's for the Xbox, so the quality would be pretty bad. I have Borderlands for the PC. Does that count? Is that a puzzly game? I don't know. I haven't really played into it all that much. I know it's a first-person shooter slash semi-RPG. I don't know how puzzly it gets, but that's probably the closest thing at this point. I guess Alpha Protocol would be a possibility, but that's third person, really. It's not so much first person. And that's more of an RPG too, but there are puzzles in that one. That might work, maybe. Valorant asks, do you think after you get Minecrafter Steve to level 30, you might follow one of the other story paths, i.e. Wonder Woman, Superman story? Talking about DC Universe Online, not going to say I won't, but unless the game gets more interesting to me as I continue on with Minecrafter Steve, I'm probably going to be done with DC Universe Online after we get done with Minecrafter Steve, after we complete the game with his quests. Mainly because I'm not a big MMO fan, and the superhero setting's only going to carry that interest so far. So, we'll see. You know, I might go through Minecrafter Steve's adventure and find more interest in the game, but as it stands right now, I don't know. The subscription fee every month doesn't really justify keeping the game around after we get through Minecraft Steve, but we'll see. Maybe my interest will increase for DC Universe Online, but I'm just not a big MMO fan. I much prefer the single player RPGs because it feels like you actually have an effect on the game, whereas MMOs are just perpetual stuff. Like Minecrafter Steve has already taken down Scarecrow, already sent him to Arcane Asylum, and yet you go through Gotham and there's still all the gas around and people are still fighting Scarecrow. So what have we really done? Nothing, other than complete our quest and get a stupid cutscene for us, but the world's not affected at all, so whatever. I could go rant on that for a while, but I'm not going to. That midget person asks several questions, so let's just jump right in. Do you have your own Minecraft server, or one that you visit regularly? I don't have my own Minecraft server, and I don't think I ever will, because there's too much put into that sort of thing to do it. There's a lot of administration, even not just talking about the technical stuff, getting it up and running and dealing with all the updates that come and break it, but there's so much administration you have to deal with. Letting certain people in, not letting other people in, keeping an eye out for griefers, blah-ba-dee-blah-ba-dee-blah. I don't have the time to devote to one specific game like that. I have a real job. I only get to game for a few hours a night and not for every night. So, if you guys have a nice little server that you would like me to come visit once in a while, I could do that. But I couldn't be able to put up my own server or anything like that. If you guys want to set up a server that's kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say dedicated around my channel or anything, but if you want to include this community, that would be awesome. I would definitely hang out every once in a while, maybe make some videos or tour, but I can't devote that much time to a Minecraft server on my own. Nope, sorry. I do have a multiplayer server that I visit, but it's just between me and some local friends here in person, so it's not really, I can't be inviting people from online in there, again, for griefers and all that other stuff. Not that I assume any of you who watch these Q&A videos are griefers, but with 900 subscribers, who knows who would come in. And as it stands, the little private server I hang out on right now lags with just the few of us that are on there anyway. It's not that great of a server, so whatever. Anyways, question number 2. Do you have anything extra special planned for when you reach 1,000 subs? Not that you need to. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably just go with another Q&A. because I'm always interested in giving you guys some audience participation stuff, and I think you guys get a kick out of asking me questions and hearing me provide you with answers, and I certainly find it interesting to interact with you guys this way. So I don't know, something beyond a Q&A. Don't know. Haven't really thought about it yet. Never imagined that I would get to 1,000 subs. So that'd be interesting. I don't know. Maybe I could look into doing a live stream or something that at that point. Maybe. I don't know. I tried looking into doing a live stream before, and I couldn't get anything to work decently, so I don't know. We'll see. It'd probably be just another Q&A, but maybe there'll be something special. I don't know what it could possibly be. I don't know. I'll have to think about that more. Question number 3: is there any reason behind the nose that you add to the smiley faces? Not really. I just think it's cute, and I think it's semi-unique. Not everybody does that, so I like it. So I do it. That's why, I guess. Helps to distinguish that it's a smiley face and not just a typo with a colon and parentheses. So, I don't know. I like it. Number 4: what game will you play when you finish Fallout 3? I don't know. Will I ever finish Fallout 3? God, that game is going to go on forever. I haven't even done the DLCs, and I'm only in like the middle of the main story, and there's just so many side quests and stuff to do in that game. What will I do when I finish Fallout 3? I'll play another game. I have like 3 or 4 going at any one time these days, so I don't know. Whatever game I haven't done at that point, I'll work on that. I don't know when I'll ever get Fallout 3 done. It's just might have to devote like a month of just playing that game just to get through it sometime, but I don't know, whatever. Christufa asks, hey, GoodOldGamer, congrats on 900 subs, thank you. My question is, what do you want Minecraft to end up as? Where do you think the game should progress from here? I don't know, that's hard to say. I kind of want it to stay as it is, where you just hop in and build and do what you want, basically. I would love for the multiplayer aspect to be stable and reliable, and I would love for there to be some way that griefers get blacklisted on the Minecraft authenticating server, so they're literally banned from multiplayer in Minecraft, just across the board, just universally. If they grief and it gets reported to a multiplayer server admin, that admin can go to a Minecraft blacklist and just plop their name in there, you know, provide some sort of evidence or something, of course. And then they're permanently unable to log into multiplayer Minecraft without having to go through buying a whole nother Minecraft account. Because if they are punished in that regard, buying another Minecraft account, they're only going to do it so many times before they stop. And I don't know. As far as Minecraft itself, I would want it to be as stable in multiplayer as it is in single player. But I don't really want too many drastic changes. I don't want there to be too strong of a story or a bunch of quests or stuff, because then it's not Minecraft anymore. It's not do what you want, it's do what you have to finish the game. So I'm happy with where it is now. If the multiplayer was stabilized and functioned just as well as single player, I would be happy with where it is right now. So I'm hoping it stays an open sandbox, creative open sandbox, where you can build what you want, survive against the enemies if you want, that sort of thing. It'd also be nice if multiplayer, or if not multiplayer, if mod support was added in, so you could add in mods as you wanted and you wouldn't have to reinstall them every time the game updates and all that. That would be nice. Admiral Kareth asks, what is your guilty pleasure? Probably ice cream. because I know I shouldn't have it, and yet I love ice cream. So probably ice cream. That would be my guilty pleasure, because I know I shouldn't have it. I know it's bad for me, but it just tastes so good. And there are days that you just have to have ice cream to solve the day, to make the day better. But anyways, yeah. Mamaki1987 asks, what place or country on Earth that you haven't been before would you like to visit one day? Australia and or New Zealand. Primarily for the accents. I could listen to Australian people talk all the livelong day. I don't really know that much about Australia or New Zealand, but I love the people's accents from there. Lately I've been watching videos from a YouTube channel called Extreme Beyond, which you can see in the good old watch list on my channel page. This guy and his friends play through games, Minecraft, Left 4 Dead, Diablo 2, a bunch of other games. And of course they're from Australia, right? So they have the Australian accent, and it just makes me wish that I lived in Australia just so I would have that accent. I love that accent. I don't know why. I just do. I love the Australian / New Zealand accent. It's just awesome. Definitely worth visiting for that alone. So there you go. Momomo951 asks a bunch of questions. Let's get into that. Do you like jelly beans? Yes, I do. I like jelly beans. Who doesn't like jelly beans? At least some kind of flavor of jelly beans, right? What is your job? I am a cashier at Walmart. Very interesting job, I know. On your new session of Minecraft, are you going to put mods on? Yes, I will. Which is good and bad. It's good in that it'll provide some new and interesting things, provide some variety, and it's bad in that every major update's gonna break those mods, at least until some decent mod support comes in, and so putting up those videos will be hit or miss in terms of regularity, because every time a mod breaks, or every time the game updates and the mods break, I can't really put up videos, because when you go into the worlds that have mods installed, when the mods are broken, you can basically kill the world, crash Minecraft, all that fun stuff. So yes, I'll have mods in the upcoming new Minecraft series. Good or bad, I'll have some mods. I already know which mods I want, but I'm waiting for some of them to be updated to the latest update. What browser do you use? I use Firefox primarily. I also have Google Chrome, but I don't really use that. But that would be the only other one I use. I don't use Internet Explorer, and I never will, because it's a virus-prone piece of junk. What would you give Minecraft out of 10? An 11 or 12, possibly. I would definitely give it an 11 or 12 if the multiplayer was as stable and reliable as single player. Probably a 9 right now, just for that fact. But it's right up there. It's a really good game. If they stabilize multiplayer right now and gave it some decent mod support, they could they could call the game finished and release it, and I would be happy with it right as it is now. So there you go. Do you have Fable on your Xbox? Yes, I do. I have the original Fable on my original Xbox. Yes. I may or may not play it at some point, depending on how well I can convince myself that I don't mind the crappy resolution, the crappy quality the videos would turn out to be. Last question from Momomo951. Are you good looking? No, I'm not. I am ugly. Super ugly. That's why you don't see me in my videos. That's why you only listen to me. I am terrible looking. I am ugly. Super ugly. Did I say that already? I probably did. I was beaten with the ugly stick as a little kid, and the ugly stick broke. But keep in mind, I'm my own worst critic, as everybody is, so take that with a grain of salt if you want. Not Jared T asks, ever play Fire Emblem? No, I have not. I assume that's a Pokemon game. I've never played a Pokemon game. I've seen people play a Pokemon game. I've seen a few Let's Plays of various Pokemon games, but I've never been that big of a fan of Pokemon for whatever reason. What's your favorite Pokemon? Ooh, that's a good one. I wanted to immediately say Pikachu, but that seemed like a terrible cliche to mention. Probably Charmander. Is that the one? The fiery, lizardy guy, Charmander. Is that his name? That one. That's the one I like. I'm not into Pokemon, obviously, but from the videos I've seen, Charmander looks like he'd be pretty cool. When I buy Minecraft, do you want to try some multiplayer? If you have a multiplayer server and you have either the administration rights because you're one of the ones to put it up, or you have permission from the administrator for me to come on, then sure, I wouldn't mind hanging out with some of you guys on multiplayer in Minecraft, but you have to have permission from the people in charge of the server to allow me to come on, because I'm not going to come on, you know, unannounced or whatever, and I don't want to send any bad mojo out that way, so definitely willing to hang out on multiplayer servers, for sure. Probably to make tours or anything. I'm not going to, like, settle down on anybody's server because I'm not on multiplayer in Minecraft very much because it's buggy and blah, blah, blah. I don't really care for it much, but definitely willing to hang out, maybe make a tour video or two, you know, that'd be fun. Love your channel and your games. I've been through every game you played. That's cool. Wow, that's dedication right there. Thanks. I'm glad you're that interested. Wow, I didn't think anybody did that. Kind of figured people would just like certain game videos, but that's nice. That's awesome. Thanks. Dragonfire 89. Dragonfire 89 iffy. Wow. Okay. Asks, what got you into making YouTube video and commentating? I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I was watching other people Let's Play games like Mass Effect, and they would skip stuff, and that bugged me to death, and I wanted to get some videos out there where Mass Effect wasn't skipped. The side quests weren't skipped, leveling up the team wasn't skipped, that sort of thing. So that's why I got into it. To provide videos that showed off the whole game. And it wasn't just Mass Effect, it was other games too, so... Suck my pinky one. You guys and your names. Do you smoke cigarettes or have you ever smoked one? I don't smoke cigarettes because cigarettes are nasty. Not only that, they're pretty expensive, at least here in the U.S. And they give cancer and all that, so why would you? But I smoked one once, and I wouldn't say I smoked it. I like inhaled it one time, and it was like, made me gag. It was just nasty, and I was like, why would anybody do this? So I haven't had one since. No. Smoking's nasty. It's just nasty. And, you know, it's no offense to those of you out there who do smoke, but no. I don't want, you know, I've got enough ways to get cancer already. Skin cancer and Lord knows what other kinds of cancer are out there, and I don't need to add to it by voluntarily giving myself cancer through cigarettes. So, no. Plus, cigarettes smell bad. Have you ever smelled a smoker? Like I said, I'm a Walmart cashier. I have people come through my line all the time, and I can tell which ones are the smokers because it's just nasty. So no, I don't smoke cigarettes, and I never will. I tried one once just to see what the hubbub was all about, and nastiest thing I ever tasted. I have no idea why anybody would want to continue that crap. Calzorath asks, can you cook? I could. The easier the recipe, the better, because I'm a pretty terrible cook. Let's just say microwaves are invented for people like me. I could cook, but I'm not that great at it. What is your favorite condiment? Does Miracle Whip count? Because it would probably be Miracle Whip. If not that, then barbecue sauce. Probably barbecue sauce. Love barbecue sauce. What's my favorite food to cook? Let me see. Probably hamburgers, hot dogs, that sort of thing. Simple stuff, but I mean, it's hard to beat a good hamburger in the summertime, you know, over grill, nice summer day. Chilling with some friends, you know, that sort of thing. So probably a hamburger or hot dog, whatever. Good summer food. Cool glass of lemonade. It's all good. It's all good. And last question, Mystic Squid 2, can you fly? No. I sometimes wish I could fly. Sometimes I dream I could fly. But I can't fly, unfortunately. And I also cannot fly a plane, so there you go. I can't fly at all. Oh well. And let's reload, make sure I haven't missed any upcoming questions. And it doesn't look like I have. So that's it. Those are all your questions for this go-around. Next time will be the 1,000 subscribers, and who knows if I'll do something beyond a Q&A, but look forward to the Q&A for sure. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. I'm the Good Old Gamer. Be talking to you guys again soon, I hope. Bye for now.